Kamala Harris, you know, it's interesting. Nobody really knows her last name. If you ask people, do you know what her last name is? Nobody has any idea what it is. Harris. It's like Harris. I don't know. How the hell did this happen? Nobody has any idea what it is. Harris. It's like Harris.
What? Grandpa, you're confused about how to pronounce her first name. We get that. Nobody has any trouble with the last name. You even know what it is. You said it right there. Who has trouble with Harris? Harris isn't difficult. You don't even get to make a weird racist joke about Harris. And I know that's frustrating to you on some deep level, but you obviously know what it is. You've known it for a long time. I mean, after all, you made out this check to the Kamala Harris 2014 campaign. You've known it for like a decade at this point. And granted, there isn't quite as much brain matter in your skull now as there was 10 years ago, but still, that was when she was just attorney general. She's been a senator. She's been a vice president. Remember, they beat you. I think that you've seen her name before. But again,
a storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
He's so hyper-focused in the absence of any idea of how to attack her on substance, just on the name. Here's more.
The press is so dishonest. No matter how you say it, they'll say you were wrong. You were wrong. I don't care if I get it right. Actually, I couldn't care less. I actually haven't been accused that I know of calling it wrong, but if I did, they'd say that he did it on purpose. And you could do that. I've done a lot of bad name calling where you call somebody that you know how to say the name perfectly and you call it on purpose. They say, sir, you made a mistake. I said, no, I didn't.
Okay, so right there, he's saying, any way you say it, they'll say that you're wrong. No, it's Kamala. That's what it is. That's just what her name is. It always has been. It always will be. And then he says, but they'll say I did it wrong anyway, which I do. I do that all the time. That's a thing I do, and I'll do it. I don't care. But they'll say that I did it. But I love it. It's awesome. Here's the thing. Look, is this the most important thing in the world? No, but I think that clip, in a way, summarizes what the entire point of Donald Trump and the MAGA movement has been. When he says, I don't even care if I say it right, I don't have to say it right. That impulse, that small, dark, racist, juvenile impulse, that is the beating heart of the MAGA movement.
Yeah.
It's a movement of, oh, now I gotta learn how to say Kamala. Hell no, I'll help America descend to fascism before I learn how to say Kamala. That is actually what the MAGA movement is. Sometimes they talk about tariffs or the border or whatever, but fundamentally it's, I don't wanna have to say that weird name, Francesca.
Yeah, and the fact that he's giving away the game instead of just like continuing to mispronounce Kamala Harris's name or calling it into question just shows how, again, how much he's phoning this in, how lazy he's getting. And look, the right, every accusation is a confession, and then sometimes confessions are just confessions. And Donald Trump's really good at getting away with just confessing his strategy, which is I'm deliberately mispronouncing people's name, so as a slight to them, and also just like, you shouldn't respect me for that. Like yeah. Again, if you're a self-respecting Republican, which there's not many left, like, you want to win, like you want to beat, like I don't know, like if like shoe on the other foot, that would seem really, really disrespectful to you. But no, that is the strategy. It's just name calling. It's just low hanging fruit. It's just, the most 13-year-old insults and ridiculous things. Your name sounds funny, right? Your airplane smells. I think that's what somebody on the Trump team or the Vance team said about Kamala Harris's airplane. What? So again, and he's telling it. It's the same way when he was like, everyone hates woke, right? We don't like woke. Nobody knows what it is. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. It's the same thing. I could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue over and over and over again. And I just gotta wonder, as a MAGA, like as a Trump supporter, like, don't you see him just telling you the strategy? Doesn't it feel a little thin, a little fake? Like, what are you in it like for? What is his plan to help you? What does that even look like?
Yeah. Look, I think some of them believe that he has a plan, but when you ask them, they don't know what it is. And then others, I think, whether they realize it consciously or not, have given up hope that help will ever come. I think that they have been
Right.
trained by Fox News and the Republicans to believe that it's impossible. So I might as well feel good at the expense of someone I feel superior to. And that's fundamentally what it is. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.